Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're also going to take a look at Ethereum, and we're going to take a look at some of these alt, Aave, Atom, Bitcoin Cash, Filecoin, Kyber Network. We're going to take a look at Link, Litecoin, RLC, Tron, XRP, and basically Wi-Fi. So it is a good diversified alt to talk about for a few seconds and all that good stuff, right? And what type of price action we could anticipate over the next few days and so on, right? So if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. As you can see, basically we're over 4K subscribers right now, and we've been covering all these suckers like the last few weeks, and basically all of them been looking pretty Julish. If you've been following our setups, you should be at least 3 to 5x over the last 3 to 5 weeks, right? That's incredible. It is an incredible gain from our public streaming and targets and all that good stuff, right? So guys, hit the likes, subscribe, right? Enjoy the ride, right? And we're gonna basically all go to the moon, right? In Q2, right? That's pretty easy. All we have to do is just suck it up, sit tight, relax, rotate our gains. We're going to talk about how to rotate these gains, right? Because most of us, including myself, I used to have a problem like rotating gains. Like for instance, like Filecoin pump like 10x for us. Like what we're gonna do now? Okay, we got like so much profits, right? But where we're gonna put our profits in, right? Are we gonna buy Kyber? Are we gonna buy Litecoin or whatever? We're gonna talk about that, right? So hit the likes, relax, right? No FOMO, right? And we're gonna enjoy the ride, all right? Buckle up, guys, buckle up and make it blue. So let me take a look at the chat room before I get it started. We're gonna start off with Bitcoin, of course, right? Ethereum and the rest. It is going to be based on alphabetical order, right? That way, when you go back and watch the live stream, you can always, find whatever you wanna, whatever you're looking for. Hey, it seems like everybody's in the house, right? So some of these moon boys did not hit the likes, right? So make sure to hit the likes, guys. Moon the likes, moon the likes. I'm mooning your portfolio, so moon the likes, right? That's the least you can do, guys. That's the least you can do. So that's the least we can do, guys. 6 likes, 30 watching, guys. That's little, guys. You just have to have the habit to hit the likes as soon as you jumped in, right? Crit, thanks a lot for tuning in. Crit says Sen is a real deal. Hey, what's up, Louis? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Yeah, alphabetical order. That's how we used to do it, but sometimes you know, I be getting like so many requests, so I just have to organize it for you guys to be able to watch it later on and you know find it useful. Otherwise, you're gonna be watching the entire 1 hour live stream, and sometimes you don't have to, right? You're just looking for a moonshot and you go ahead and find it. That's it. Bang, done deal. So pump the likes, guys. Pump the likes, guys. Pump the likes. All right, guys. So let's start off with BTC now. Okay. Enough moonshotting, right? So Bitcoin, we're going to take a look at it on a 2-day basis. I love the 2-day basis. You guys know that's my best friend, right? Not XRP, right? So you take a look at the 2-day basis. Even though, guys, we breaking out, we do not have any confirmation yet. As you can see, like the 2-day basis is not, the MACD is not crossing bullish yet. So we just have to be very cautious regarding any long position in this range, right? Regarding BTC, because if bears want to strike back, we could be looking for another support down to the 2-day 21 EMA, right? So as of now, Saka is pretty bullish, right? But just be cautious, just in case we get a shakeout down to the 2-day 21 EMA again. Remember, guys, I told you what I said back then when everybody was calling for a moonshot. What I said, don't long BTC right here. Okay, do not long it. We're gonna retest the 2-day 21. Okay, at least, right? Once we retest the 2-day 21, I was like, don't short it right here. Okay, because we got a high probability of a reversal. Right now it is looking pretty juicy, but just be cautious just in case we get this double bottom before getting this move to the upside, right? But the probability of going up, it is still high. So just sit tight, relax, and enjoy the ride. That's for the short-term traders. The long-term traders, we know we're looking for what? We're looking for 75 to 85. How we get there, that's just the big question. But how we gonna get there? We got a good probability, okay, a very high probability to get to 75 to 85. So we just have to keep buckling up and then sit tight, relax. Don't worry about the low volatility in this range. It's been, guys, over 45 days, okay, nearly right here, February 20th, right? Nearly 40 days. Okay, it's been like 40 days we've been moving sideways. So most people have been panicking for 40 days. Okay, some of these ought to been moving sideways, like AVE. We're gonna talk about AVE. Been moving sideways for like a 55 days, right? So 40 days of sideways correction. You don't need to trade it every day. You just want to take the big move, right, from top to bottom or bottom to top. That's it. That's all you need, and wait for the next the next like a leg up or leg down, right? But as of now, once again, it is a leg up. So that's all we need to talk about BTC right now. Upside target, it is still 75 to 85 range in Q2. That's a long-term target. Short-term target, definitely we just have to break above the 61, 62. I'm using Bitstamp, right? Depending which exchange you're using, right? But the all-time high just about 61.5, 62 range, right? Give or take, right? So now let's move on to Ethereum next. ETH USDT. So Ethereum, we got something incredible. Right now we're looking for a bullish crossover on our 2-day MACD. So we need to close above all-time high on our basically on the daily basis. If we close above just about like current price, like 2050, right? If we close above 2050, MACD going to be extremely bullish, because we're going to get a nice bullish crossover. It means any dips, okay, after that going to be we just got to scoop it up, okay? We just got to buy everything after that, because we already got our MACD crossed bullish, right? just like what we got right here, right? After we crossed bullish right here, guys, remember guys, right? Most people been shorting Ethereum like 600, 700, right? What we've been doing is like we've just been buying the sucker right here. Okay, well that's what we've been doing. So if you notice, well, we got same type of a structure. We could go all the way up, let's say to 2100 and drop right back down right here. It is still going to be bullish. So right here, so we just don't know if we're going to end up getting a channel, because our triangular formation, you know, is successful right now. We broke out of the triangular formation. However, we could get a channel also, right? It is not a done deal yet, right? So we could get a parallel channel like that. Okay, something like that, right? If you're a moon boy, you can make it vertical. If you're conservative, you can just try to draw it properly, right? So we could get a channel like that right here, hit our target just about like a mid 2500, and drop right back down to the middle, you know, the middle line of the median line right here. Okay, and by then we could get our moving average, the 21 EMA right here to support the price. Okay, so we got now two structures we gotta pay attention to, right? We got our triangular formation right here. So Ether looks pretty Jewish. Okay, it looks very Jewish, but I'm in love with Litecoin right now. I know I'm not supposed to be in love with any of these suckers, but Litecoin been on it like for nearly over 40 days now, holding a Litecoin long, right? So right here, so you can see like right there we got the triangular formation, right? And we still you know, got the parallel channel. So that's what we're gonna wait for, a retest of 2350. Remember guys, 2350, it is not a new target for us. Okay, it is a continuation target. What does it mean? It means like we had a target like when Ether was like just about like 1300, right? Remember we said we're gonna hit 2350. Okay, we just got a, you know, an immediate correction, right? So we just have to deal with it. But the directional move has always been 2350 to 2550. So nothing has really changed. We're just dealing with like correction, and gotta learn how to deal with these you know, macro correction and all that good stuff, right? It is not even macro correction, it is just short-term correction, right? So now let's go ahead and move on to AVE. Okay, so AVE, it is also a premium target, right? So AVE, it is kind of aggressive because sucker basically pump a lot, right? But I like the wedge pattern, right? And we're gonna take a look at it on 8-hour basis. Why I like it, right? Why I like the wedge pattern and all that good stuff, right? As you can see, sucker moved like for 55 days, right? It's been moving sideways since like we got rejected like right there, like February 10th, right? It topped out like at February 10th, and most alt they topped out like between February 9th to through February 16th, right? So that's a range right here. So and after that we got a nice three-way move to the downside right here. You could call it either, you know, that's a WXY correction, or you just could call it an ABC correction and a potential wave to the upside like this, 1 2 3 4 5 and so on, right? As of now, I'm looking at it as a potential 5-way structure going up like that, right? We could get a 5-way structure right here, right? It is a very probable setup, right? However, if we do not break this key range of like a 450, we could be looking for a potential downward momentum, right? Which is going to be that move right here. Okay, we could get this move down before reversing. But as of now, since like market is pretty Jewish, I'm gonna go with the most bullish setup right now, and try to be cautious with the bearish setup, just to be cautious, right? If we dip lower right here, it is just going to be a buy. But as of now, it is still a hold, as market is still pretty bullish. So we're gonna be looking for 535, 570, if we break it, sucker gonna be going to the moon after that, right? So we could expect like bulls to try to push higher up here, right? So but guys, keep in mind we're still okay. Bulls, if bulls do not basically break the resistance level, sucker could be dropping down here, okay? Sucker could be, if market basically get a check out, right? Let's take a look at it in terms of retracement. Yeah, that's the same type of correction Ether is making right now. So that's just about like 50% pullback. But before even 50%, we're gonna get a 382 going to be just about like 250, right? But as of now, I'm just gonna, once again, just gonna suck it up. Just gonna suck it up. It's not a leverage position, so just suck it up. So let's see what we're gonna get over the next like a few weeks, right? So now let's move on to Atom, right? So Atom, so as you can see, still might be not crossing bullish yet, but price action is above the 21 EMA, back again above the 21 EMA. Potential triangular formation, trying to anticipate the move back up to 25, 26. If you basically been following us long enough, so that's the setup I just tried to explain to you guys on AVE, right? That's the setup right here. So basically what I just tried to show you was like AVE is right here. Okay, if we do not break the 450, it can retrace down, and if the sell-off is strong enough, it can drop lower. Take a look at AVE right here. That's a move right here. So you guys can see it now, right? You can see it, right? Got the that move right here. So if we do not break it, it can either triple bottom or even retest low right here before we're pushing to the upside, right? So let's see what we're gonna get. Now let's go back to Atom. So if you take a look at Atom, so beautiful move. If you have been following us, right? This sucker back then, we said it is a buy 450, guys. We bought this sucker like at the very bottom, just like how we bought basically a dot, okay, dot 460 also, right? Because they got pretty much similar correction range back then. Dot support was like 4.6. This guy's support was also like a 4.642, right? So we bought the sucker right here, guys. I said this sucker gonna be bullish. We had a target up to like $13, guys, and after we hit $13, we upgraded our target up to $30. We hit like 25, right? So now we could get a continuation pattern. It all depends if we're gonna be able to break above like a 25, right? 25, 26. So right now we just about like 20. So 20 starting from 20, 24, we're gonna be we're going to be monitoring it, okay? But short-term target 24 to 26, give or take, right? So now let's take a look at cash. So cash, I think we talked about cash yesterday. I know most of these bears, right, they're going to be loving this move, but they're going to get wrecked. So I told you guys, don't short this sucker, man. When market is bullish, don't short any head and shoulder pattern formation, okay? Don't short any head and shoulder pattern formation, right? So it is clean if you got a bear basically shorting cash, Bitcoin Cash, I mean, right? I mean they do have a valid reason to short the sucker, but I don't want to short a head and shoulder pattern formation when volume is decreasing, right? Something to just keep in mind. So beautiful setup right here, but that's not the setup I'm looking at. I'm looking at the move right here on the 8-hour basis. Beautiful, okay? Right here, talked about it a couple of days ago in our premium, we said cash, it is still a hold. I was anticipating the move like from right here, okay, when sucker was like right there, right? But it dipped down to retest the low, still a hold, right? So it is now looking to reverse and retest the February rejection, just about like 750. So immediate resistance once again for cash, Bitcoin Cash, it is going to be, it is at immediate resistance, guys, nearly 600, guys, 600. So so 600, we're going to be looking for a move back up to like a 750 if we break, if we break a 605, okay, 605. You take a look at 8 hour, most of these suckers, right, they're giving us a beautiful 8 hour MACD crossover. Okay, right here, that's what we use on XLM. XLM is breaking out. Atom also got a similar structure on the 8 hour. Beautiful setup right here. So I'm anticipating a breakout from Atom, but let's see if Atom gonna be able to get that done, right? So Litecoin sucker, we're going to get to it later on. So cash 750 to 790 range, that's what we're going to be looking for right here. Okay, it could break above it, right? But we will take a look at the correction. It could correct for 16 to 24 hours once we get there, right? So sometimes you just have to be patient with these suckers, right? Like ICX broke out to $3, but most people are going to be shorting that sucker, and you know, we do have a target above $3, right? So we already talked about the king BTC. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Filecoin. So Filecoin, so Moonboy is going to be buying right now all over the place, right? But that's the difference between Sun Crypto being in Sun Crypto Premium, right, and being a Moonboy, just buying anything that goes up, right? We don't buy, you know, we don't buy stuff when they pump. We sell stuff when they pump, right? So what we did right here, you know, we said it, you know, a long time ago, guys. I just have to repeat it. Filecoin going to be the next EGLD. It is going to be the next what? You know, FTM. I called it, guys, and Kusama and all that good stuff. We call all those moves, guys. We call them. So we know how to basically recognize these beautiful patterns, right? So now most of you guys don't care about the bottom anymore, right? most of you guys only care about like the top right now. Okay, so now if you're new to our content, right, go ahead and hit the likes so you can get these type of setups like Filecoin, Kusama, EGLD, FTM, you know, and you name it, guys. Wi-Fi finna blast off also, guys. XRP finna get the job done. RLC finna get the job done. So if you want to get these updates, right, on a regular basis, hit the likes, subscribe to the channel, share the content, right, if you find it useful. All right, if you don't find it useful, it's okay, man. But I'm giving you life-changing opportunities right now, targets, guys. Okay, no one will give you a 10x target. No one will give you a 1000% target in this short period of time, right? So Filecoin got in right here. First target was like 39 to 40. It dipped down, was still a buy. I said, guys, accumulate this sucker, don't worry, right? It pumped to like our next target, just about like 69.70. I didn't take profit. At least I said, you know, let it run, because we got another target at $100 to 90, right? It hit $100 to 90, dipped down to the 74, was still a buy, right? So you see, guys, you even 10x, you're more than 10x, because if you sold at 40, right, let's say you sold at like 50, you bought back at 33. You sold at, you know, let's say 96, you bought back, you know, at 77, 80, right? And you sold at like 220, just about like 220. Our upside target was like basic 175 to 225. If you sold at average like $200 and you bought back in at 170, that's more than 10x your money, because you basically buying back in, right? So now what we're looking at, we're looking for a potential correction. It is still a hold. I don't see anything bearish as of now, but once like we get a 1000% move, you know, people are going to be taking profits. Okay, it doesn't mean it cannot go up, right? But we got other setups ready to go 10x. You see what I'm saying? So no need, this guy is not going to 10x like in Q2. I don't think we're going to go to like a $2,000 in Q2, but we got other potential setups to basically 5 to 10x. Okay, so something to keep in mind, we do have a target up to like a $400, but I'm not focusing on the that target yet. It is still a hold. Would, you know, take profits, right, and let the rest run. Okay, take profits and let the rest run. Don't worry about like these in and outs and all that good stuff, right? So if you jump in at the 6 hour 21 EMA, it is a good level to start like reaccumulating, right, all the way down to the 2-day 21 EMA. So the next big level to look for really over the next like a few weeks, I don't think we're going to retest it like unless like we get something crazy, some crazy news and sucker dump all the way down to 90. That's possible, okay? But remember, it is a moving average, so it's going to be moving, okay? So pay attention to your 2-day 21, right? If you want to, not financial advice, but if you're looking to jump back in, right, or add more, wait for the retest of the 2-day 21 or 3-day 21, okay? Both start reaccumulating at that level, right? But as of now, it is still a hold. No need to be day trading this sucker. Just hold it. Even if it dips down to a low to $100, it is okay. The volatility is so high right now. Even if it drops right here, it's gonna bounce right back up, okay? It's gonna bounce right back up. But we're gonna cover file, okay, once we get a proper correction on the lower degree, and we're gonna be looking for high prices later on, right? So it's still a hold. So next one is going to be KuCoin Share, not KuCoin Share, but Kyber Network. KuCoin Share. Well, we killed that sucker anyway. KuCoin Share from the very bottom, man. We gave out that target like mid-December 2020. So Kyber, I'm liking Kyber. I don't know why I'm looking at Kyber USD, but I like Kyber BTC. So guys, after after we basically talk about all these suckers, we're gonna go for, I'm gonna take a look at the some of your questions. If you guys have any super chat requests, I'm gonna take a look at it, and after that I'm gonna be covering how to basically rotate these suckers, right? So KNC, so Kyber Network, okay, beautiful support. We talked about it last time, right? We said it is still under accumulation, right? Anything in this range, it is going to be a buy. Anything below the 2-day 100 EMA, it is going to be a strong buy, okay? Can it dip lower? Absolutely, okay? It means, okay, we just have to stay, in the trend longer, waiting for the market to give us a green light, which is to break above the 2-day 100 EMA right there, 5,500. So this guy, we've been on it like since at the bottom right here, okay, accumulating right there. It's doing well, in dollar value, right? But versus BTC, it hasn't been doing like extremely well, okay? So still under accumulation, and definitely we're going to be looking for the 20,000. That's like a 5x, right? So if BTC doubles, you're looking at 10x. That's how you get your 10x, not like you get a 10x straight up, right? So the only reason this guy 10x was like BTC doubled, right? So this guy Filecoin, right? So that's the only reason. Take a look at File right here. Actually, it did it on its own, because BTC doubled already after. No, because BTC was like late January, right? Late January, BTC was at 28, right? 28K. Filecoin was like 22. That's when we jumped in, right? So first week of February. So because BTC doubled, so File BTC 5x. That's why it is so good to pay attention to the BTC value. You're gonna get more, okay, of your USD value, right? So if you take a look at Filecoin, we jumped in right here. Take a look at, we jumped in at 58,000, okay, 58,000 right here, right? And we sold exactly at our target take profit level, 397, 400K. Okay guys, I showed you all of this good stuff, man. We had a target at 170, and after that next target, guys, was like over 100%. Okay, you only get this from Send Crypto, 150%, okay, from target to target. All right, so File, give it time to consolidate, especially versus BTC, right? So if you're trading versus BTC, definitely it is time to stack up some sats, right? So we're done with KNC. So now let's take a look at Link. So Link. So Link, I'm just gonna review it on a low degree, and we're gonna talk about it later on a higher time frame, right? So Link got a resistance right here, 31.5, 32.7, going to be resistance. Been watching this Link like forever right now. We did have a setup to basically break out right here, but sucker decided to retest the reaccumulation zone right here. Now it is facing a resistance at 31.5 once again, right? Next immediate resistance going to be 34.5, which is basically a 0.888. Okay, 0.888. So link at immediate resistance. Let's see if we can break it. Sucker is pretty crazy. Okay, so we need the 2-day bullish MACD, even though you could call it a hidden bullish divergence, but we do not have a big hump right here. So but let's see. All right, I think we could, okay, we could break it. We could break it. Okay, if we get good volume, we're definitely gonna smash it, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin getting lighter and lighter and lighter. So Litecoin also got a hidden bullish divergence right here on the 2-day basis, just like Ethereum. Talk about the Ethereum hidden bullish divergence with the triangular formation right here. So Litecoin, let's see if we get the breakout right here. We're definitely going to be looking to retest the 230, right? And after that 250 range, right? If we get rejection, we can basically try to retest the 180, 190 support again, support trend line. If we take a look at it on the daily, we do have the 100 EMA on the daily basis right here. Okay, it could be acting as a support in the, if we get any dumps, right? So on the 8-hour for Litecoin, doesn't look bad, right? Pretty, it's not a strong bullish divergence, right? But sucker basically pulled back like nearly 0.888, so I can't just say it is a bullish divergence, right? 0.786, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, doesn't look bad. Okay, so we just focus on the triangular formation, right? And the immediate resistances right here and right there. And we know our next upside target for Litecoin, it is going to be right here, 288 to 310, $300 average, right here. So we did have a target up to like even 310 before the triangular formation, right? So it is just a correction, but we did say since like mid-February, early February actually. Remember Litecoin, we did have a long position from like 120, 127 and 140 add-on right here. That was a beautiful move, guys. That move right here, okay, right there, right here, it dumped back down. We said it is time to add on because we're going to take it all the way up to like a 238, 220, 225 to 245 right here. Okay, we did hit target beautifully, right? So Litecoin, it is still a good hold, right? So you could look at it as an A, B, C, or if you're very bearish, you could be looking at it as A, B, C, D, and E. So E, it is still valid. Okay, it is still valid to retest the low range right here. I would hate it, but I will deal with it. So let's move on to RLC. So RLC, I like the pretty much similar to Kyber, RLC and KNC, and it's another one, I gotta find it, but they got similar structure, pretty accumulative, going into especially May, right? Start like accumulating this sucker, till like May. Hopefully it's not gonna break above like 62,000, not 62,000, but 6,200, right? 6,000, 7,000 range before the summer, because it is going to be a good level to be adding. Okay, anything below 6,000 sats. Right now it is about like 5,000, because sucker got a target up to like a nearly 20,000. Okay, and when you talk about 20,000, you talk about like a Nano got a target at 20,000, stuff like that. So So pretty good setup. Let's see what we're gonna get, you know, over the next like a few weeks, right? That's the setup we got back in June, July, right here. Beautiful wedge pattern. At the end of the wedge pattern, we did have a you know, nice bullish divergence also. Bang. Okay, got the job done, guys. Got the job done. So now let's go ahead and take a look at a Tron BTC. So Tron BTC, my guy right here, guys. This guy gonna basically get the job done, man. All the Tron hodlers been holding, you know, Tron hasn't been like performing well, really. Okay, like a 10x, 20x, 30x, all that good stuff. It is gonna do one of those. Okay, it is just a matter of time, right? We did, you know, as I said previously, we did a great job right here recognizing the accumulation range and the breakout. Guys, remember, Tron was the only asset breaking out, you know, back in September. Everything was dumping, right? We were holding Tron from like a 150, 100 to 150. We said buy this. Anything below 150, it is going to be a buy, especially 200, right? Anything below 200. So we took it all the way up to like a 450. So now we said, you know, anything below 100 sats was a buy for Tron. We said it, man, clearly in our premium. Don't hesitate buying like this range. Like I said with, you know, like I said with Tezos, right? Bull's not gonna be hesitating to buy below the 21 EMA. Some people are gonna be, some traders gonna be picky. Oh, got in like 99, 98, and all that good stuff. When, you know, when I'm accumulating, I don't care about price really. Okay. As long as price is within the same range, right? Right here, whether I buy at 100 sats or 120 or I buy at 80 sats, it really doesn't make any difference. Like, you know, about your average, because your average gonna be mid-range anyway at the end of the day, right? So you're gonna buy the top, you're gonna buy the bottom, buy the top, buy the bottom, and you're gonna average like mid-range. Even if you get in, like, even if some bulls like get in right now at 140, 150, guys, Tron target is like over, you know, 600, 800. So people are going to be buying at like 400, 500, and they're only going to get 2x. But right now, people can still get like a 5, 6x move, and you're talking about like versus BTC, right? So if you get a 5x versus BTC and BTC doubles, that's when you get your 10x. You see what I'm saying? You don't, sometimes it's not easy to get a 10x versus BTC. Some of these suckers, they tend to go 10x, even 20 or 40, 50x versus BTC, like VRA, right? We did have a VRA target in our group, right? And some other alt, right? Many other alt, right? They 10x, 20x versus BTC. So, but we're gonna be looking for the January 29 rejection, right? Just like a engine right here over the next like a few weeks. So could be month also, right? So who knows? So now let's go ahead and move on to King XRP. So XRP, I gave you guys a macro analysis. I'm just gonna review it very quickly, right? I'm not gonna go through a lot of details. If you want some details, go ahead and watch my XRP video, right? If you go back, you can go ahead and watch it right here. That's XRP next parabolic move. I've been calling it, I've been bearish on XRP since like June 2019, right? When I called XRP to 10 cents, guys. XRP, you know, was like 50 cents, something like that, right? So we call that, you know, macro call XRP 10 cents. Now we call it XRP $10. Okay, give or take $13, $12, whatever. Okay, if you're a moon boy, you can definitely wait for 589, right? So like Jude is waiting for 589. So XRP, we're just gonna talk about XRP on a macro scale, right? So macro scale XRP, as we said, quarterly looks pretty juicy. Okay, if you take a look at the gains right here from swing low to swing high, that's 160%, right? Last time we got nearly like 230. That's relatively the same, right? If you take a look at like the type of FOMO we got right now with the DeFi in this quarter, and back then we did not have that type of quarter. So that type of quarter, but that type of hype, right? Right now, even though like we got a lot of hype, okay, XRP in terms of gains, right? The first quarter of the bull run, you know, it's only down like, let's say, let's see, not down, but like if you want to compare the gains right here, that would be 250, right? So you would be saying like, oh, we just 20%, okay, 20% down, like 20% like away from like to get like the type of gains we got like back in 2017, January 2017, right? So it is doing really, really, really good. Even Ethereum is not up to 100% the first quarter, okay? Ethereum is like 130, 140, okay, the first quarter of 2020, even though we got a lot of hype, right? Take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is not outperforming XRP in 2020 or 2021 right now. Not 2020, but 2021. Let's do this. So you take a look at Ethereum. It is just about like 160, right? XRP is just about like 160 also, right? So if you're holding XRP in 2021, right, and someone else is holding, you know, Ethereum since like January, you know, you could say, hey, you know, you're not going to the moon, right? So you're not going to the moon without me, because I'm still 160, right? So XRP is doing extremely well. It's keeping up this year, right? So now let's take a look at XRP on a monthly basis. So the monthly basis, that's the most important. So not most important, but it is very important, right? So monthly basis, so we said you know, we needed to close above the 21 EMA on the monthly. Guys, guess what? We said it June 2019. June 2019. Okay, it's almost like over 18 months, right? We said as long as we below the 21 EMA on the monthly basis, XRP is bearish. Can we moon later on? Yes, we can, but it won't be time to be messing with some moonshot, right? Right now, as you can see, guys, we got 1, 2, 3. That's nearly like, guys, 4 months, okay, above the 21 EMA. Okay, 4 months above the 21 EMA, right? So it means like, guys, we're about to get a moonshot. We're about to get a moonshot, and we're about to get a moonshot, right? Beautiful, beautiful support above the 21 EMA. Big rejection at the 50-day cycle resistance, right? Right here. That's when we got rejected at the 50-day cycle. Do you think like it is a coincidence, right? XRP pump above the 50-day resistance, like support right here back in 2018, right? After the bull market dump, guess where we got a support at on the 50-day cycle? Right there, guys, right here. Okay, 47, 48, 50 cents, give or take, right? Same exact level where we got rejected at with the you know, SEC FUD and all that good stuff, right? Giving us a second chance to buy the dip. Okay, so even after the dip, sucker did not break the low. Okay, did not break the lows right here. Okay, beautiful support. And if you notice well, back in April, right, started second 50-day cycle of 2017. That's where we got rejected at also, right? So beautiful, beautiful confluence, right? In terms of 50-day cycle and in terms of basically monthly cycle. So I don't know what to say, guys, but the volume, the sell volume right here, at least on Poloniex, is very low compared to the you know, the previous and the next buy volume. So got sandwich. Bears right now, they basically they're basically in trouble. Okay, they're in trouble. They're in trouble, guys. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. So guys, thanks a lot for hitting the likes. We got 75 watching, and we got, 51 likes. That's great. That's great. So if you just join the live stream, all you have to do is just go ahead and do your homework, hit the likes, subscribe, hit the notification. That's the only homework you have to do with Send Crypto, guys. I'm being very easy with y'all, guys. You don't have to do nothing else. Okay, go ahead and do your homework and come back, right? Hit the likes, subscribe, and hit the notification, and then you're gonna pass your test. Get these moonshot targets, right? Not financial advice, right? Of course, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Wi-Fi. We talked about Wi-Fi yesterday, right? And I told you why Wi-Fi is going to be blasting off, right? And guys, take a look at look at, man, right after we talk about it, guys. When we talk about it yesterday, right there, right, sucker basically blasted off. Now talk about it right here when sucker was like 0.62. Right now we pump all the way up to like a 0.66. That's a nice move, guys. That's a nice move. You take a look at it. Nice 8%. Okay, short term 8% gain with these suckers. A 2x move, a 2x leverage gives you a a nice 16 to 20%, right, depending on your entry. But I like the 2-day time frame, right? We just got a rejection from the 2-day 21, right? We just need to basically pump above it and try to retest the 1 BTC target right there. Okay, short-term target, which is like January February high right there. Beautiful setup, man. So very accumulative. It is not something like you want to go like bulls want to go like all in and sit tight and relax, but it is something like bulls gonna be picking up whenever it dumps, right, as it goes up also, right, picking up slowly, okay, as we making other gains somewhere else, right? So talking about rotation also, right? So we basically gonna go ahead and talk about our next topic, which is like no one asking any questions, right? So now let's go ahead and talk about the rotations, right? So now I'm gonna take you to my February picks. So this is how we nailed our February picks, right? And how we basically killed it. Okay, so our February picks, right? ASD, CHR, DATA, FET, Gold BTC, OXT, right? Or even like a COTI, but COTI was not part of the list, but it was like a pick within late January, early February, right? So you can see like we picked these 5 coins, 6 coins, right? Even if you don't hold all of them, you hold like, let's say you're holding like 4 of them, right? FET, you're getting like, let's say you're getting back in February, like late January, just about like 200 sats, even though our buy entry was like 150 to 200, right? You hold the sucker all the way up, guys, to 1500s, right? It is already nearly, okay, like 700% gains, right? After 700% gains, you do not want to be keeping all your profits in like a 700% gain coin, right? Can it go higher? Yes, okay, but it could slow you down, right? It can basically move sideways for like a 30-40 days before moving to the upside. So what we tend to do is like take some profit, let's say take 30% profits, and check the list. Okay, for instance, right now on the list I got like OXT. You take a look at OXT, same structure, same timing, but it is lagging. Okay, so got in right here like just like 650, 750, right? So you got like 700% gain from FET. Even if you take like 50% of your FET, let's say you put, let's just use one, okay, 1 XRP, 1 BTC, whatever, right? You put 1 BTC right here, now you got 8 BTC, right? You take 4 BTCs out, that's 50%, right? And you can basically dump it into OXT and sit tight and relax. Okay, so FET got some crazy target. Now you got 4 BTC on FET plus whatever you put in it already, and you're looking for to basically take this sucker for another basically 3x 4x. So You see what I'm saying? How easy it is. You don't need to do anything. Okay, all you have to do is just have your list. Don't worry about, like, you know, what's pumping, or if Tron is 10xing or Filecoin is 10xing. Just monitor your list, monitor your holding, rotate within your holding. Don't try to incorporate new stuff and all that good stuff, because you know your holding gonna be pumping. The timing could be different, which is good. Okay, for instance, if I had like you know, one BTC and I want to put it into basically one of these, and I decided to choose OXT, I'm gonna be stuck with OXT like for what? For nearly, guys, 45 days or even 90 days, right? The entire quarter I'm gonna be holding OXT, and OXT is only up 50%. But if I basically do like a, you know, 20% OXT, 20% AST, 20% CHR, I could have basically 10x my CHR right here, right? And still be able to buy more OXT. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to rotate. You got to be able not to just jump in one alt and basically go all in and all that good stuff. It's bull market. You have to basically diversify. Bear market, you don't want to be diversifying too much. Okay, maybe maximum BTC and 3 other alt. Okay, Ethereum and maybe XRP, right? And you know, Litecoin, whatever. Okay, I'm just joking, but you know, you get the concept, right? Bull market, you at least got to be able to diversify, take profits, and try to keep the profits within the portfolio, and not try to go ahead and buying something like you know, something that is up like 10x. Okay, you don't want to be buying like CHR right now, right? Even though it is still bullish, right? But I'd rather put my profits into OXT than put my profit into CHR. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So because OXT, we got some crazy targets, right? Take a look at GoChain, right? GoChain been lagging over the last few days, right? But you can see like GoChain now is picking up. So you could have taken your profits from FET and dump it into GoChain, right? You got 4 BTC, you dump it right here, right? Even right here, it is still good. And then, you know, you're going to be looking for like a 250 from an entry of like a 80 sat. But this sucker, we entered at, you know, 24. So it is pretty high right now, right? So that's the type of move you get with Send Crypto. This guy is already 400% gain, and we still got some momentum to go. Okay, and we picked it like late January, okay, early February, right? So basically, hopefully you got the concept, and you know, you're gonna be managing position wisely throughout the bull market. Otherwise, you might be holding, let's say some people are still holding NG, right? NG BTC, and in full mode, right? Like holding everything. Okay, can it go higher? Yes, it can go higher, but NG, we talk about it right here after the double top, double bottom, just like we're talking about ICX. We said, you know, target is going to be 3,700, and once we get to 3,700, it can still pump to like 6,500. Okay, so we upgraded it right there. So you don't want to be like all in right now, even though the potential to go to the upside, it is still there. But are we going to get a 10x from Engine first before we get a 10x from OXT? Okay, the rational answer is like OXT is likely to, you know, go up much higher than Engine, basically. Okay, can Engine catch up later on? Yes, it can. But as of now, I see OXT a potential 10x rather than Engine. It doesn't mean like you're gonna, you know, you're gonna sell all your Engine and jump in into OAX or OXT. So let's take a look at OAX also. It is also a good hold, because took some profit off of FET and dump it into OAX also right here, when OAX was giving us the same structure as Engine right there. Okay, this move right here. So if you accumulated OAX right here, you know, after you took some profit from whatever you sold, right, you just sit tight, relax, and wait for the pick. Okay, because it's all profit. No need to jump in and jump out. Just sit tight, relax, and you're gonna make a lot of profits. Okay, you can basically 100x your profits, 100x your profit, but 100x your gains, and whatever your 100x, right? Profits, gains, capital, whatever you want to call it, right? And just sit tight, relax, because this guy is also very So hopefully it makes sense. I don't want to make it a long explanation and all of that good stuff, right? But you get the concept, right? You get the concept. So if you want like more detailed analysis about these picks, we got, you know, March picks, you know, April picks. They doing crazy already. They're pumping a lot already, right? And you know, we're gonna get next month pick also, and we also got other setups, not just these picks. It only means like, you know, if you put 100 sats in these suckers, you know, they can give you, you know, 3 to 5 sats, right? You just have to monitor them, right? That's all it means. So guys, Sarah in the house. You were so happy when OXT pumped. I mean, just have to be put. That's why you don't want to go all in, because, well, I said it, man, like it is good to diversify, right? And basically you know, but you don't want to over diversify holding like, you know, 60 coins, 70 coins, right? You know, unless you know how to manage them. Sometimes you do like some quick in and out, you know, stuff like that, get some of your 30% gain, 25% gains and all that good stuff, and then get out, right? And add it to your long-term holding. Like for instance, right now we know XTZ going to be blasting off, right? So it is almost 1 hour right now. So we know XTZ going to be blasting up. We said XTZ buy range, it is basically, you know, 6,000 up to even 9,000. It is still going to be a buy. So you don't care about the dollar value, because dollar value is irrelevant as of now in the bull market, right? You buy at the bottom, even if XTZ, like let's say XTZ is at $10, but XTZ BTC, right, it is at like, you know, 10,000 sats. Okay, XTZ going to be still very, very undervalued, right? It only means BTC going to hit 100K and XTZ going to be right here at the bottom. That's the only thing it means. That's why holding this alt, okay, in a bull market, it feels like you're holding BTC. That's it. But if they go up versus BTC, but if they go up versus BTC, you're gonna feel the you know, the gains, okay, the 10x, 30x, 40x, and all that good stuff, right? So sucker is pretty jullish. I like the bottom formation, pretty much just like EGLD back then before the pump, right? So we got this descending triangle right here. Now it looks perfect. We just have to break above 1100. I mean 11,000, not 1100, but 11,000 right there. Nice decreasing volume right there. Okay, I know we've been pretty bullish on it too early right there, but you know, some of these suckers, right, we were bullish on, you know, they did pump. Okay, XTZ still, you know, we said we talk about it in our premium, like back then when XTZ was right here, okay, was right there. Okay, I said it in my premium, like mid-February, we can still drop right back down and then get the next leg up, and that's what we're doing right now. We got the double bottom right here. It looks pretty healthy. It looks pretty healthy in for a potential Q2 breakout, right? All right guys, so I think like I'm gonna take a look at some of your questions, and then hey, what's up HR, what's up Skybit, thanks a lot for tuning in. Let's see, we got Mustafa in the house. What to expect you know, for XRP in April? I don't know. I mean, as I said, I wouldn't be trading XRP on you know, I don't trade XRP you know, on a lower degree every single day. Okay, I'm mostly paying attention to the macro scale, right? I said it in my premium, buy the dip, anything below, you know, 50 cents all the way down to 30 cents going to be just accumulation, guys. We've been in this range for like 3 years. Okay, 3 years, right? So anything in this range after these massive gains, it is pretty cheap. Okay, it is pretty cheap, right? 50 cents XRP right now, $2,000 Ether. XRP is extremely undervalued. So I wouldn't be selling it like in April, basically. Even if we get a pump up to like a $2 in April, it is still going to be a hold, right? You know, probably till like a late December, you know, mid-December, right? Where we're gonna get our, you know, $10 to $20 XRP. Potentially, it's not guaranteed, right? Nothing is guaranteed in this market. Should I buy Zilliqa or XT? I mean, that's what I just try to say. Not try to basically go all in. If I get let's say I got $1 and I'm trying to buy you know, and I try to buy ADA USD, like Kendra is asking, right? And I don't know if I want to buy ADA or I want to buy Tron. I just go 50-50, right? If I'm bullish on both of them, because you don't know that sometimes the timing the market is the hardest thing. Most people, like 99% of the people, including myself, not going to time the market right. That's why I don't look for top and I don't look for bottom. Okay, I look for a range, because I know my chance of missing the top is very high, right? But my chance of following the direction following properly the direction is very high. So I just follow the direction, you see what I'm saying, and not look for top. Okay, the top, you're gonna see it like after market drops like 20%, right, 25%, and pull back, get rejected, you'll be like, okay, that's a top. Now you can recognize it. But trying to, like, for instance, get out at ADA at 150 exactly, you see, like right here we hit like 148.8. Even if you trying to time the top, you're gonna miss about 2 cents, right? So ADA still look good, right? Still accumulative right here. So we could see another leg up from ADA. Hey Sarah. So Sarah, you're in the premium. So if you have any question regarding any premium answer, you can just write it in the chat room. So we talk about, so OXT, you know, it is not something new to us. Like we just like XTZ, same setup. Okay, they both got rejected like mid-February and they dumped back down right here. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Benjamin. Let's see. This guy doesn't have no name, asking for Dent. No name, asking for Dent USD. So Dent USD, it is still a good hold, right? Nothing crazy. That's the type of setup we're getting right now from XTZ right here. Okay, that's the type of setup. So that's the type of parabolic move we're looking for, right? So let's see. Somebody asked for Safe Haven, SHA. Let's go ahead and take a look at SHA. SHA, I'm holding it. I don't think I sent this one in my premium, but I did talk about it, right? Yeah, I'm holding it like I think I talked about it in the premium, but I think I did not send the setup. But you know, talk about it right here, just about like 7-8 sats. Right now it's like 20 sats, right? Could be going all the way to 57 to 100 sats. So it is still a good hold, right? It's still a good hold. Gonna get this part. The market cap, I think I showed you guys SHA, right? SHA. I showed you guys in the public group, right? When sucker was like, I think right here, I think like 10 million market, 14 million market cap, if I remember well. Right now we're 37, so it's already, guys, you know, 2x 3x, right? Just like I showed you OCE, right? Ocean X, right? OCE, I showed you this sucker when it was guys, I'm about to call it a day. It's already 1 hour, right? So OCE, Ocean X, right here, could have got in right there, but 1 million market cap, but was, you know, skeptical till, you know, basically February. 4 million market cap, 5 million market cap, still not bad, right? Now we're at 10 million market cap, so it could definitely hit the you know, 100 to 100 million market cap. And if we get any crazy bull market, sucker could be going for a potential 500 million market cap, right? Who knows? It is an exchange, right? So but the exchange is kind of slow. Hopefully they can upgrade it, but the app is pretty fast. It's just the exchange that is kind of slow. Right, so let's see. Cannibal Wealth in the house. Albert, thanks a lot for tuning in. So we got, guys, don't forget, we got our, you know, a special promotion. So join the you know, Discord, so you can get all the information, right, to join Send Premium. The bull market going to be crazy. It is time to it is really time to get those, you know, 50x, you know, 100x, all that good stuff, all that good stuff we used to talk about, like in the bear market. You know, when people talk about 100x in a bear market, I used to say, man, we're gonna drop 90%, right? Now you guys know, okay, I'm a moon boy, right? So and we basically killing it in our premium, right? So if you're looking to basically you know, get some of these targets, like, you know, and be part of our community. It is not a signal group. Once again, I keep telling you guys, I'm not giving signals, okay? We trading. If you for real and you want to basically enjoy the bull market, making 10x, 20, 30x gains, right, just by holding, swing trading. If you're good at leveraging, feel free to leverage. You get some short-term targets, as long as you do it safely on your own, right? I don't recommend it, but if you feel comfortable, great. But we do basically, we get great gains without no leverage, okay? So be part of the community. You can definitely join some crypto. You know, we basically killing it and all that good stuff, okay? Some of my targets are macro targets. They're not day trading targets, okay? These targets like Filecoin, you know, we give it to you guys like on time also, right? You know, Kusama, you know, we give it to you guys before the breakout, stuff like that, right? EGLD, we talk about it before the breakout, right? So AVE, we talk about it before the breakout, like right around like $80, $100. We said we're gonna be pumping crazily to the upside, right? All those macro targets, right? We've been killing them, right? We've been killing them. We've been killing those macro targets. Okay, great, Sarah. Sarah basically made up his or her. I don't know if Sarah is I think Sarah is a female, right? her premium you know, fees like in less than few days, okay? So thanks a lot, guys. We're gonna go for another live later on, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you know, you guys gonna enjoy the setup we just talked about today.